Hi, y'all. Rock on. Happy Saturday. Thank you for helping me get the date straight. Don't ask a night shifter what day it is. We don't even know if it's today or tomorrow. Just say it. But I digress. Preface this by saying it's going to be somewhat of a long video because it's a wrap up of this May, which has been epic, and it's also going to include photos and massive amounts of gratitude. The attitude of gratitude is running through me, through my veins today. It's insane. Cheers to all of the black hearts out there who I'm now friends with, who have helped me, who have rescued me on more than one occasion. I'll owe y'all forever. But to wrap up today, I have to start first by saying, y'all don't worry about me with the posts I made about the little haters. I could really, truly not give a shit. They obviously don't know where I work. I get called vicious names and insulted all day long, every day. I don't care. I don't know you, I don't care. I'm sure they'd love the outfit today, don't you think? Yeah, don't care. Anyway, to start off, let's start with the first concert. May. May is spring, except in Michigan. And I figured this from the get-go. I figured this from the time I booked the ticket, that May was going to be not as warm as what I would have hoped. I didn't expect it to be the polar vortex from Antarctica. Whatever. We got there early. Des, Omizi, and I got there early. Thank you, Reagan. You helped us out a lot. We got our wristbands at 9 o'clock. They told us we couldn't come back before 4. We came back about 2:30. We had eaten, come back, stood in line again. In that cold. It was, I want to say it was like 40 degrees at concert start. And the wind was coming off the lake, and it wasn't pleasant, but way worth it. And being with Des and Amizi, rock on, man. That was flipping awesome. So we get in. My mission, and my only mission on that day, was to get barricade. I might be old, but these little footsies can move real quick when need be. Got in, got side barricade to the left. Yeah, I guess I'd be left. Just, a little ways down from center, and immediately got surrounded by amazing black hearts. Des and Omizi had gotten lawn seats. The only incident per se that happened that might have been a negative was that not long after we had lined up, maybe 4 or 5 rows behind us, all of a sudden there's this lady, and she has a little person. We're talking little person that couldn't have been more than 7 or 8 years old, who couldn't care less about being at that concert. He was jumping and playing and screaming and making circles like any other 7-year-old. And the next thing we, as the group at the barricade, heard was this lady say, loud enough to be heard, "Oh, go ahead and push through, honey. The nice ladies will let you go in." About that. Not happening. Not happening. We all stood there. We had been out in the cold. We had froze. We got our wristbands early. Not gonna happen. And the cool part about it was that the 5 that were around me literally surrounded me. We all stood our ground, didn't say a word, but didn't move. Absolutely didn't move. We had earned that spot, and I believe that. And some people might disagree with me, but when it comes to what you go through to get barricade most of the time, you do the work, you get the rewards. Anyway, she decided to move along, and the rest of the concert, with the exception of it being super cold, was epic. My photos from that concert, bear with me. Like I said, this is not going to be professional on any level. My hair has gone flippin' berserk, but that's okay. Don't care today. First experience at barricade. Yes, I'm, got 4,000 layers on, like the flippin' tick from A Christmas Story, but there is, and that's what started the signature scarf routine. And that's a happy camper at barricade, folks. Take my word for it. I was so happy that I even made friends with the security guard. We talked about Aerosmith and Ozzy. Very cool indeed. have to make friends with the black hearts. This started immediately. This girl here, Adriana, was going to help me basically go through the crowds after the concert when Dom announced that he was going to be at the buses, and I started to follow her, but then I decided, yeah, I know about this. I'm so flipping cold. I'm numb. My feet were numb that it's like I told myself I'll be at other concerts. So that was how that worked. Sorry, my stuff's blowing around. Dom basically getting fully clothed as the concert went on, put on a hell of a concert, didn't deter him from putting on the energetic, amazing concert that he just does. That's all he knows how to do. My buddy Des, she's my grasshopper, with her signature beanie, who we stayed in the Airbnb together and had an absolutely epic time, although I don't think we thawed out until the following day. Kind of twofold here, bear with me. This is when we had our little award ceremony that I had planned for Amizi the Great. Des and I are administrators for his Facebook fan page. If you don't know Amizi, check him out on YouTube. And if you don't, I don't know why. Once you do, join his fan page. It's epic, it's positive. This fan page also believes very highly in the thought of plur, P-L-U-R, peace, love, unity, and respect at all times. Negativity, not allowed. And this man here, Amizi the Great, I did get him that trophy because he will be Best New Artist someday. Check out his music. His album is OTG. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. And it's on one that I can't remember. Anyway, but check him out. And my grasshopper, she's epic. She is epic. Her and I have gotten to be very close. And this is all, these close friendships come because of Dom. So then I came home, I recovered, had to get my asthma fixed, did that, and then went on to Red Rocks. Oh, sorry, one last picture from Michigan before he got cold. But then we went on to Red Rocks, and Red Rocks was epic. Somehow, a journalist found me, thank you, Pam, and just decided to take this photo and put it in her article. The article is amazing. I absolutely love it. And that started once I got into Red Rocks, started my adventure with the concert. But before I got into the venue is when a lot of the real fun happened. They had gathered what they called tailgating. Sharon Braun and Jen and the other Jen and Minnie put it together so that all the black hearts could get together. I couldn't get there till the actual day of the concert because work was very non-cooperative on that one, and I was so FOMO because they had a massive meetup the night before. I didn't have any worries. I shouldn't have worried a bit because when you get together with black hearts, you're friends forever. This is my favorite part of the journey that I have been taking thus far, is meeting everyone, becoming friends with all of you. If you had told me a year ago that this would be the life I was living, I wouldn't have believed you for 2 seconds. This is everything to me. This lady here, Brandy, I've come to find out she really doesn't live all that far away from me, and she's going to be at the Surges concert. Be there, see ya. Meet this gentleman, Scott, as we're sitting waiting for the opener to start. And he's from Massachusetts. And we literally talked for an hour and a half before the concert ever started because he's a huge Black Hearts fan for about a little over a year, like a lot of us. But his mission that night was to get his boy up for Fleabag. It didn't happen. Red Rocks is hard to do for the actual crowd surfing and whatnot because it's on an incline. But he was amazing, and we even talked further throughout the concert. These two ladies were my neighbors, well, in the beginning, because this moron can't tell row 11 from row 12, apparently. And I had to move down one seat, but these ladies were rocking it and having the best time and living their best life, and that, to me, is what absolutely all of this is all about. That's what the BHC is all about. Screw the haters, screw anybody that doesn't get it. It doesn't matter. Go out, be your genuine self. Go out, love yourself. Love yourself first. That's what matters. And you'll have the best time of your life. Black hearts come in all shapes, sizes, ages, and styles. Doesn't matter. And we all are in it for the same reason. For love, for respect, and for the fellowship that comes from being the black hearts. When I initially booked all these tickets last fall, was absolutely 100% convinced that I would be going to all these concerts by myself, hanging by myself, doing my own thing. Because that's what I've always done. When I've traveled, even internationally, I've always done it by myself. Let's put it this way, through these 3 concerts in May, I've yet to be alone. And I'm way good with that. Not used to it, think it's awful special, but you're never alone as long as you're a member of the BHC. Ever. Jen, this one's for you. Her and I talk a lot, and it's like that's the cool part about this BHC thing too, is just because you go to a concert and then come home, the friendships don't end. The friendships last way, way beyond those concert dates. Love you, girl. I love talking with you. I was planning on getting my book signed at Michigan, but Michigan was just non-cooperative with a lot of things. I didn't get a date sticker, which I would have loved. I would have loved to have my book signed. None of it worked out. The cold was just not conducive to a lot of things. Maybe someday I can meet up with the people from Michigan and have them do this. Anyway, this is my book, my You Need to Exist book. And I have signatures from the Red Rocks group. I got a bunch more when I was in Irving. And it's like when you sign, you sign. I don't care what you sign. Mine, whenever I sign anybody's book, will always start with D-E or D-F-T-L. Don't forget to live. Because that is my mantra each and every day when I wake up. So this I'm actually going to make into its own TikTok of sorts. It's probably going to go on a YouTube channel because when this is all done, after all 7 dates are done, I'm going to turn this whole book idea into something special. But you'll have to wait to find out about that. The friendships at Red Rocks were ongoing and ongoing and ongoing, and I met more and more and more. It was amazing. It was just amazing. I can't describe it. And we were just hanging out, talking, eating moonshine fruit. That was interesting. But just hanging out on a beautiful day in Colorado. Hang on, the pictures are flying again. Hang on one moment. Please hold. All right. And then I had to make a photo for these ladies that I don't know their names. I wish I did. If somebody does, please let me know. Because these 2 lovely young girls were the ones that rescued me when I decided to get my happy ass lost for an hour and a half. Not paying attention to where I was going, being completely overwhelmed as Suburban Requiem was played with his white leathers, brain gone. And instead of going down to the parking lot that I had come up from, I decided to go up and then down and proceeded to get lost for an hour and a half. Did a couple-mile hike, if not more, through the mountains around Red Rocks, and these girls stayed with me the entire time, wouldn't let me go, kept saying, Miss Leanne, we've got you, we're not going to leave you be. Got me to it's called the Jurassic parking lot, and that's where the cops were that we had our pictures taken with earlier in the day. And then Jen Durante came and rescued me, and all was saved with the world. I didn't allow myself to get stressed out. Even when I thought I lost my bank card, I did lose my power bank. Oh well, it was an adventure. It wasn't anything to get stressed out about. And Red Rocks being Red Rocks, I mean, it's gorgeous. If anybody has a chance to go to any concert at Red Rocks, I highly recommend it. It's the most beautiful venue I've ever been into in my entire life, and something tells me I'll always think that way. So then we move along after I recover from Red Rocks, and it's like, whew, I've got almost 2 weeks to fully recover, or maybe a little over, whichever it was. And I did. I worked. Have to do that to do what you got to do. But then got excited about going to Irving. Thank you to Kim and Kayla for driving me down and bringing me back. That was amazing. The road trip itself was a lot of fun, except when we hit the traffic in Dallas. Whoever designed that whole expressway system needs to be shot. I'm sorry. I've driven in DC, I've driven in Chicago, New York City even. Nothing compares to whatever the hell that is with the 2,000 feet in the air, ramps and everything in Dallas. Not again, not happening. But again, made some epic friendships. And I was able to actually make the meet and greet the night before. Whew, I was so excited. I got to be part of the group. And met amazing people that did nothing but embrace me. And we shared the love, shared a few drinks, and shared a few laughs and appreciation for Dom the whole evening. Christy and I talked for a long time after the meet and greet. She's a huge Sleep Token fan. Has a bazillion ducks in her Jeep. It's a thing. Those that have Jeeps know. But we talked for, oh gosh, it had to be an hour afterwards about pretty much everything. Something tells me this is going to be one of my closest friends for the rest of my life. Love you, girl. Caught some heat, both before, after, and apparently today, about the outfit I chose to wear at Red Rocks. Again, don't care. This was the outfit. I don't know, even with the ears, I think it looks pretty damn good. Just saying. I'd wear it again. And if you think this isn't an interesting outfit, y'all gotta wait and see what I got planned for BLUDFEST. Just saying. We initially met at a restaurant, a barbecue, I can't remember the name of it, Heart 8 Barbecue in Irving. And that's where I met these ladies for the first time. And when I walked in, as God is my witness, I felt like a celebrity. Y'all all are fucking epic. Epic with the way that you embrace and love somebody that you've only met online. I love y'all. Honest to goodness, I do. Somehow Donna and I end up on the big screen. Somebody captures it. And you know what? This is one of my favorite pictures for the simple reason this shows how much Dom's performance just entrances you. You don't know anything else that's going on in the outside world. You only know what's going on with that. The fact that he came in on a horse, I don't know about the rest of you, but when I saw that walkout, I was screaming. I was squealing. I was probably squealing like a 14-year-old kid. Literally screaming because I had thought I'd seen the best walkout in Red Rocks prior to this. No, Irving's got this so far. I don't know how this could be topped. We shall see. Met Sharon, and I didn't meet her until Irving, but had gotten to know her pretty well with Red Rocks because this is the lady that designed the Red Rocks t-shirts, bags, socks, stickers, everything. And she is epic. She surprised me with a few gifts in Irving that I shall show you shortly here. But we have gotten to be very, very close friends, and I can't wait to see her more, talk to her more, and go to more concerts with her. Love you, Sharon. This photo I thought about showing you because I have a thing about showing photos that make me look extraordinarily unattractive. Not that I look super attractive anyway, but the ones that are like, oh my God, I generally don't share. This one I had to because of the timing. Let's just say this was immediately after the Irving concert when I had gotten pretty much everything that was on my wish list. Everything. Center Barricade had gotten a reaction to the Pink Lasso thing, whether some people on there want to believe that or not. Had gotten high-fived by him when he had walked by. I forgot which song that was. Had gotten him to grab my arm, look me directly in the eye. Yeah, you become numb after that. And look me in the eye, and when he saw my "Don't Forget to Live" tattoo, and say, I need to sign my name right there, don't you think? I'm 90% sure that somehow I mumbled out, absolutely, of course. He did, and thank you, Sharon. Sharon's recreating that graphic explicitly as he had signed it, so I can have my tattoo artist put it there right underneath the Don't Forget to Live tattoo. Anyway, I digress. This is the photo of me immediately after all these things happened. If that isn't a face. But you know what? I'm okay with it. Because I'll never forget that feeling. I couldn't speak. I couldn't hardly walk. And it was worth every second of it. Preparing to go into the venue, we had our, I have it here somewhere, Butt Crack of Dawn Brigade. Thank you, Donna, for making these. Yeah, unfortunately I was a little late for the setup that I had planned because this dumbass didn't set an alarm. But I did get there before the sun came up to hang out with everybody. And we were the Butt Crack of Dawn Brigade hanging out. We hung out all day. It got quite warm and humid throughout the day. And when you have to stand in line to get what you want, you improvise. And my blankie and pillow worked out for me because I did nap a couple of times throughout the day until the sun decided to shift and make me move. Well worth it. Donna embraced me, my pink blankie ears, and everything throughout the entire day. And if you got to check out the purse this lady has, this brat purse. All I got to say is I got to find the video that I took of it. It will knock your socks off. Hang on, my pictures are blowing away again. One of my favorite pictures that I got was right away at the Irving concert. Yeah, I think that one's going in a frame. Pretty darn certain. And again, the last photo, and thank you for bearing with me, from Irving, with me and my dear God, how did this really happen face, hanging out with the Blackhearts after the concert. It's been epic. It's been epic. And I have gotten so many amazing gifts. So many amazing gifts from y'all. Some of them are just crack me up too. Like getting a gift of little baby Uno cards. We were given these at the Butt Crack of Dawn Brigade to give us something to do during the time of standing in line. And I'll tell you something. We were in line for 12 hours, if not a little bit more. And it didn't feel like it. It just didn't feel like it. Anybody that wants to do pit at any concert I'm going to, that's coming up, I'll happily hang out with you. We'll plan it. And trust me, we'll make it fun. The weather, be damned. We'll just make it fun. I was given this right after the concert. It had stickers, my favorite thing on the planet. Of course, bracelets, we all know. The candy we all collect. And I got more that I got in my bag that I haven't unloaded yet. But it was the note. Thanks for being so cool. Was awesome rocking with you. Remember to live. Angie and Ash. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate this. You get I love these bigger pink bracelets. Of course, the Butt Crack of Dawn Brigade. Buttons, button stickers. I'm like a little kid. I can't have enough. Just saying. Related by blood. Aren't we all? Forever and ever. We're all stuck with each other. At least y'all are stuck with me, guaranteed. Once you've made a friend with me, that'll go on forever. The Blackhearts Over 40 Club. Yeah, slightly. A little bit. But I'll love you guys all forever, and I'm a proud, upstanding member. Be fucking happy. Every day. Every day you all find something to be happy about. The sun came up. It didn't rain. Lightning didn't hit my house. Trust me, I've been there. 2 years ago, I had literally in one season had 4 trees fall. 4 trees, massive trees. One, I couldn't even exit my front door because it literally fell into my front door. But I was blessed because nothing did any damage on my roof or anything. I had some gutter damage, some damage in my garage. I'll take it. I'll take it. Nothing worth stressing about. And y'all creative people out there, I am so not worthy. Not at all. Safety pins with little charmies. Got a guitar, got wings, got a microphone, the black heart. BHC with the black heart. This is gonna go on my hoodie. Little black heart necklace. I could wear this at work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. One of my favorite things, the Young Bud keychain, because I have to have keychains for my chits at work. That's what we turn in to get our equipment, our radios and everything. This is going on my chit. And Sharon Braun made me some cool crap when she decided to basically impromptu come to Irving. We never got to meet at Red Rocks, mostly because I decided to get lost. But she has made me, and yes, the dates are wrong. We're fixing that when she gets home. No big deal. This was made super fast when she knew she was coming to Irving and she wanted to surprise me. I also use a badge holder at work that has a key card in it. That's how I get in and out of places. And so this I'm definitely going to use. I just have to remove the lanyard and put on the key ring. But this has all of my dates. And she also discussed how she's going to make me a t-shirt. And really what the whole plan is, again, if it works out, I can keep my fingers crossed, is to have Dom literally take a Sharpie and check mark each one off. Let's see if that happens at BLUDFEST in 3 weeks. But this includes the concerts of Michigan, Red Rocks, Texas, BLUDFEST in Czechia, Iowa, Montana, and Sturgis. That's it. That's it. No more. And she also made me stickers. Stickers. Which I can put on everything. From my fridge, to my locker, to it's already on cotton candy, to water bottles. Guaranteed. And come on, guys. How cool is this? Red Rocks Youngblood socks. For real. My God, what a beautiful scene. And that leads me into the last part. It has been a beautiful scene. It's been the most epic May of my entire 60 plus years of life. I've never had anything close to it. And I've had some cool things happen in my life, y'all. I have. I've had some bad things, but I've had some really cool things too. Nothing compares to what this month of May has meant to me. And 90% of that is because of all of you. I have been rescued. I have been saved. I have been helped out. I have to give a shout out to actually a non-Blackheart person, Bailey Rhodes. She was an officer that worked at the jail I'm at years ago, and left and moved away years ago, and I hadn't heard from her since then. But when she realized the crisis I was in and going to Michigan when I had a certain bill happen that wasn't supposed to happen and blah, 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 she rescued me, and I got to go to Michigan and let the adventure begin. I will owe her forever on that one. But without the Blackheart Club, none of this would be anything. I love Youngblood. I literally listen to him 24/7 as much as I can. I have the most understanding son on the face of the planet who embraces all of it and even watches the concerts on YouTube with me. But it's you ladies. I am not really looking back to going back to reality tomorrow when I go back to work. But I know that in a few weeks' time, I'll meet new blood sisters in Czechia, and I already have some UK people that are like, oh my gosh, we gotta meet you. And I intend on doing some crazy, goofy shit. Very highly considering the skydiving adventure there, and I'm definitely doing it where you're in the giant blow-up balls and run around the football field. Absolutely guaranteed. So, again, This is my attitude of gratitude. This is my gratitude video for y'all. I love y'all more than you could ever know. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I want you to know, message me anytime. I'm here. I guarantee you I'm here. I've been through rough times, and I want to help each and every one of you feel what I'm feeling. Being able to be free, being able to not care, being able to wear the jewelry, the clothes, the punk rock t-shirts from when Britpunk originated. Who cares? Be yourself. It's the only way you're going to be happy. That I can promise you. Just like my rear view mirror in my car in cotton candy, I have a sticker, and it's actually a supernatural sticker, but it says always keep fighting. And that's facts. But what that means to me is always keep fighting for yourself. Love yourself first. Do not let anyone dim your light. You are meant to shine. You are meant to be the star, and nobody can take that away from you at any time. I love you all. Thanks for bearing with me. Cheers to each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to BLUDFEST and coming up with Iowa, Montana, and Sturgis. We'll see you all again. Take care, ladies.